Hi everybody, welcome to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, that's Jack.
Over here on camera again.
Wow. Sometimes it's best. So today we're going to try something. Growing up down here in the South, I grown up on the farm especially, we definitely grew up eating gizzards and hearts and the whole parts of the chicken, because you don't want to make the Indian cry kind of thing. So today we found this recipe where it's not just straight up boiled or fried gizzards. We're going to do one special with vegetables. So before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe to everything down in the doobly-doo. Stay for after the thing, and we'll get into our giveaway. So I'm going to give you more details on that when we're done, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, you need chicken gizzards. Defrosted probably be the best.
Yeah.
You're going to need half an onion. You can use a full onion if you're a big fan. A couple of stalks of celery. That's what's left. And 2 or 3 carrots. We use the little ones just because it's easy. Now, you're going to have some minced garlic. You can use like regular garlic cloves and mince them yourself, but we're cheating.
Yep.
Then you're going to need some yellow rice. Now you're just going to have to look at the instructions. I think this one calls for butter. You can probably use oil, but whatever. And you're going to need some oil to try to kind of saute and stir fry all this. And then seasonings, right? You're going to need a couple of those. So we got some seasoned salt, some basil, and oregano.
Yeah.
Or oregano and basil.
Gonna have to cover up that gizzard taste.
Yeah. So first off, before you get into this, you're going to get your pot, some water, and your gizzards, right? Now your gizzards going to be kind of big, so just get you a knife or a thing of garden shears in the kitchen that makes some kitchen shears.
My kitchen shears.
Careful, it might be sharp.
They're very sharp. I use these to spatch turkeys. Believe it or not.
You think, but then, I mean, I keep all my fingers through most of this.
Yeah.
I'm missing part of a fingerprint from part of it. So, yeah, right about there. So just take these, cut them into like bite-sized chunks so you don't have like a big honking gizzard in
As
there.
quickly and unsafely as you possibly can.
Yeah. You're going to end up boiling these, right? So
Yeah.
just put them in here, put them with some water and boil them. But you're going to end up boiling them for like an hour.
Yep.
Right?
You can boil them for longer if you want, right?
Or, yeah, I mean, they're going to be tough and chewy either way.
Yeah.
And it's going to smell like horrible.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's a gizzard. It's made for breaking up food with rocks. And watch your fingers. So, then you get down to the last one. That's the one I was looking for. Got it. Just be done with it. Now, it says 8.
8 cups of water, but that didn't fit.
So 2 quarts. It didn't quite fit in our stuff, so just kind of fill it up. Might want to dip it out if it was boiling out.
Yeah.
So put it high so it'll boil. Cover it. Be sure to get a cover. It's going to reek like horrible. And put some salt in it. It's not so bad. We put some extra sea salt.
Some sea salt.
2 to 3 tablespoons in there. You're going to drain all this out. It just helps to season it a little bit. Doesn't do anything boiling water. Now, wash all this. Wash it. Like this is all washed. Make sure all those are just spots. And you're going to cut these down into bite-sized chunks. I don't worry about taking out the leaves and things. Make sure the little roots come off, and then it all pretty much eats through the same. You can see somebody's feet in the background there.
Yeah. I usually cut like the bottoms off and the leaf part off and use the middle.
Yeah, I cut up here now. Just a handful of just leaves and stuff. Yeah, don't need that.
Chunk it.
I mean, you can eat it. Now I'll put it on this, high-class china plate here. Just to try to keep it all together.
Yeah,
so we're not having to move our cutting board back and forth. Onion, you can use all the way up to 1 if you want to do. We're going to try to just get away with just half of 1. Because we just use onion constantly because we're broke and we just have them.
Yeah, we got to make them count.
Just chunk these, man, so they're not too tiny, not too huge. You're going to saute them so it's going to break them down. And it's carrots. Cutting carrots is a pain in the ass because you're clanging and banging on them and it just rattles. It sounds
Destroy
like
your knife and banging it on the counter.
It sounds like you're tearing up the world. So you can take it and use the cheese grater. Just grate it down. That way you don't have to worry about like the big chunks of it being crunchy stuff that comes up later, because that'll be the hard part to have to saute down. All the rest will break down pretty easy. That won't. So get you a big skillet. This is one of our big ones.
Our second biggest.
Yeah, get that done. We put it about medium. And then I think we used
a lot.
It was half a cup of oil, which is probably a little too much for what we ended up having because we didn't have.
There was a lot of oil left over.
Well, there's oil and water from all the vegetables that's coming out. So just take that in. So like a quarter cup should be enough to stir fry, but I'd much rather have too much than not enough.
Yeah.
Have it all stuck and screwed up. So don't do that with your bare hand. That's a bad idea.
At least it's not hot yet.
Yeah. See, you can use like a wooden utensil or something.
And now that you got it going, use utensils, not fingers.
Yeah. Don't just be grabbing shit. So let that break down. and put in, well, we use like 2 actual tablespoons of this.
Yeah.
Now, again, your gizzards need to boil for like an hour. So start doing this about 20 minutes beforehand. Start your rice about the same time so it'll all be finished right at the same time.
Yeah. Stage everything so it's all finished around.
So don't immediately start doing your vegetables as soon as you put your gizzards on.
Something's
They're
going
to
to
finish a lot faster than the other stuff. And you want to season it here. We threw in a little bit of basil and oregano here, kind of break up your onions.
I think it helps.
Kind of let it season. Like, I season a little bit all the way through so it doesn't always just get in there, get stuck, and get burnt and stuck to your skillet.
And it'll get bland.
And be sure to keep stirring it. It's basically a stir fry.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. So you don't want it to stick and just burn one side and get it all crunchy and all the
try
rest
and
is just
evenly
raw.
cook your vegetables.
Yeah. So you get that done. Now start your pot and your water. Now what is it? Like, you're going to want it to boil, so you're going to want it medium high to high.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then you get water, which is 2.5 cups. Again, let's go by the directions on the back of the box. If you're using the other stuff, if you don't, get down in the description and we'll have a point out of how we do just regular rice to get that done. The other stuff works better. And throw in 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. We did 2 because it tastes better and it slows our hearts down just a little bit.
That's the reason.
And then just put the whole package of stuff in there.
Now, I'm not a real big fan of yellow rice, but I mean, I've had it. It's not the worst.
That sounds racist. But it's got generally more flavor than the regular stuff. Now, again, that's going to take an hour. It's going to take for like 20 minutes for the rice, so you just got to keep track of time. Now, it's been an hour. Ew, that smells rancid. It's going to smell funky. Just take it, use your holy bowl, and strain it. And once you get it strained out, get it nice. These are cooked almost all the way through. Here's your gizzards, and just put them right in there. Now, you can take a doctor them up right here, season them a little more before you get in there too deep.
Anything to make it better.
All right. Well, you want gizzards, but you don't want gizzards to taste like gizzards.
Yeah, I always wondered, they smell horrible when you cook them. They taste horrible, but people love them. Well, I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, you fuckers eat Spam. I don't want to hear your shit. So, just get it here, season it up, stir it, and it tastes good. It's just a little chewy, so that's why you cut it into the small spot.
Letty over here flicking me off for saying gizzards taste horrible.
Yeah, it's on there. So, just stir it all in and let it all just get seasoned up. Get it all covered in that oil and your seasoning stuff. Then turn it down to simmer. Just put it as far down as it'll go. Now your rice has got to sit and cook, so you just wait on that. Once your rice is done, right, you get it all nice and boiled up. And then it's supposed to sit for 25 minutes. Again, follow the directions on the box.
Yeah, this one said to simmer for 25.
Like once it's boiling, turn it down to simmer, let it sit for 25. Let the other stuff rest for that long. And you can see how thick it got after 25.
Yeah, no more water, hopefully.
Which is what you're shooting for. So just a quick plate. Now, this is always listed as an appetizer, but I don't buy it. This is a full meal, man.
Yeah, the way this is made, it's more of a meal than an appetizer.
All right. And then just take it and put this stuff right on top of it. It's like a bed. You can sprinkle a few more of the seasonings on top of it when you're done, but that's all it is, man. That is done. I mean, it takes a little longer because you have to boil it for so long. Other than that, it's super simple.
It is a big time investment.
So I think all total, it was like $8.
Not even.
Most.
I think
well, the rice was $2. The gizzards were $1.50 or something. But all the vegetables and stuff that you're going through in the oil. And so at the most, like I said, $6 to $8. And that's just highballing it.
Yeah.
But it fed at least 4 to 5 of us. And there you have it. That's a simple, easy way, and it looks gorgeous, tastes great way to do gizzards with some rice that's not just straight up fried or just boiled. It's boiled with some other stuff. It smells horrible when you do it. We'll get into that. So, there you have it. Oh, and so let's go ahead and jump into the giveaway stuff. If you haven't seen that, we just need you to be a subscriber on our YouTube channel. We need you to share, any of our videos that have to do with this. So the last one and this one will probably be 2 more because we're going to announce it on October 1st. And use the hashtags Living Between Paychecks and Texas Cast Iron Giveaway. Our giveaway is for this big hunk of cast iron Texas, which is outstanding. Apparently it's super hard to get outside of the state, so if you live out there, let us know. And we'll see what we can do. And we're going to randomly pick somebody on the 1st. We'll get into that. If not, we'll see you here Tuesdays, Fridays on YouTube. We'll find you at Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, or on Instagram at Living Between, or Pinterest, Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there, and on Patreon if you want to help us out. We very much appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Everything's down doobly-doo if you need it, the recipe, the whole thing. And we'll see you next time.